Welcome back to week 15 of Friends Around the World Cow. I'm happy to be helping you work through this square, and much thanks to Unkel Design for the thought and the story behind the square. So be sure to take time to read that story and hear a glimpse into the designer's life. So to start, we will take our main color. In the pattern, there are directions for different colors to use, and you can make your own choices there. I will be starting with this sort of greenish color. So we chain 5 to start. 3, 4, and 5. Join with a slip stitch to that first chain to make a ring. So round 1, we will chain 1, and throughout that chain 1 does not count as a stitch, and we'll make 8 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And join to the first single crochet with a slip stitch. And our tribute square has begun. Round 2, we will make a beginning puff stitch. So for our beginning puff stitch, we will start with a chain 3, yarn over, insert hook into the stitch where we yarn over and pull through. So then we now have 3 loops on our hook, and we'll repeat until there's 7 loops. 2 and 3 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We yarn over and pull through all the loops. Chain 1 to close. That chain 1 does not count as a stitch. And then we will make 7 more puff stitches into our center ring. So this time we yarn over, but we don't have that starting chain 3. So 3 loops, 5 loops, and 7 loops, yarn over and pull through, chain 1 to close. So you can go ahead and make the rest of your puff stitches. So we should have a total of 8 puff stitches for round 2. I'm ready for my final puff stitch into that center ring. You may need to shift them around a little bit to make room for that last one. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 to close, and then join with a slip stitch, to our beginning puff. And round 2 complete. So for round 3, we will make that chain 3 for our beginning puff. Then we will complete a puff stitch in that same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 to close. And then we will make a puff stitch in the space between the next 2, or between the first and the second puff stitch of round 2. 2 and 3. So we'll continue in that pattern, puff stitch in the puff stitch in the space. So you will have a total of 16 puff stitches around. So I finished my 16 puff stitches to finish off round 3, so we can join to the top of our starting puff stitch to fasten off round 3. Round 4. If you're continuing with the same color, you will chain 1 where we fastened or joined our last round and single crochet in that same puff. If you're changing colors, you can join at the top of any puff stitch with a slip stitch and chain 1 single crochet, or I'm starting with a standing single crochet in the top of any puff stitch. We'll single crochet in this space before the next puff stitch, single crochet in the puff stitch, 2 single crochet in the next space. So single crochet in a puff, 1 single crochet in the space between, single crochet in a puff, and then 2 in the next space, and we'll repeat that all the way around. Once you've worked your way around, you should have 40 single crochet. You can go ahead and join to that first single crochet, and if you're changing colors, fasten off. So to start this round, we make a chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And then in the same stitch, we're going to make a treble, chain 2, another treble, and a double crochet, all in that same joining single crochet for our first corner. Then we will double crochet in the next stitch, half double crochet in the next, and then 5 single crochets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then a half double crochet, and a double crochet. And then we will work a corner again. So remember, the corner is a double crochet, treble, chain 2, treble, oops, and double crochet. So those 4 stitches with the chain 2 all in 1 stitch to make our second corner. So you can continue to square off this circle, and I'll see you back. So finishing up our final side with my half double crochet and final double crochet, then we can go ahead and join to our starting double crochet, which is a chain 3 in this instance. And that's round 5. For round 6, if you're continuing in the same color, you will slip stitch in the treble and into the chain 2 space, where you would chain 1 and make a single crochet. Or if you're changing color, you can join in any of the chain 2 corner spaces, either with the slip stitch, chain 1 and making a single crochet. I'm starting with a standing single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in that same space for our new corner. Then we're going to back loop a single crochet 13 times. So in the next stitches, we'll make our back loop, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, which brings us to our next corner, into which we will single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So you can finish the other 3 sides working in those back loop single crochet, and I'll meet you back here at the end of this one. When you've worked your way around all 4 sides, you can go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet for a total of 52 back loop single crochet, 8 single crochet in the 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 7, we will slip stitch into the corner space, chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. We'll make another double crochet in that same corner space, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in the same space to complete our first corner of round 7. We will double crochet in this first stitch past the corner, chain 1 and skip 1 stitch, and we'll do that 7 times. So double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and double crochet in that last stitch before the corner, and then ready to make a next corner of the 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and continue along the remaining sides. When you've completed all 4 sides, you can go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. There should be 48 double crochet, 28 chain 1 spaces, and the 4 chain 2 corner spaces, and you can go ahead and fasten off. For round 8, if you're continuing with the same color, just slip stitch in the next double crochet and into the chain 1 space, or into the chain 2 space, where you will make a chain 1 single crochet. Or you can join in any chain 2 space with your new color with a slip stitch, chain 1, or I'm going to start with my standing single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in that same space for our new corner. We will back loop single crochet in each of these next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. We will place a single crochet in the chain space and then back loop in the double. Single crochet in the chain space, back loop in the double. We'll work our way down this side following that pattern. And then once you've reached those 3 double crochet just before the corner, you will make a back loop single in each of those 3, and then start the corner again with single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So I'll see you back here at the end of this round. So at the end of round 8, you should have 48 back loop single crochet, 36 singles, and 4 chain 2 spaces. You can go ahead and join with a slip stitch into that first single crochet. Round 9, if you're continuing with the same color, you will slip stitch into that chain 2 corner space, where we will chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, or you could start a new color in any chain 2 space with a slip stitch, chain 3, or a standing double crochet. Into that same space, we will make another double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet into that same corner space for our new corner. We're going to skip the next stitch, that first stitch, and double crochet in the next 19. So across the side. So once you've made your 19 double crochet, you will skip the last stitch before the corner space and make our new corner of 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet. So each side we will skip the first and the last stitch and work 19 double crochet in between those plus our corner. So I'll see you back here at the end of this round. So once we've made our way around, remember to skip that last stitch before the corner, and we can join to the top of our starting chain 3. So each side should have a total of 23 double crochet plus the chain 2 corner space. Round 10, if you're continuing in the same color, you will slip stitch in the next double crochet and slip stitch into the corner space to make your chain 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet. Or you can join in any chain 2 space with that chain 3, or start with a standing double crochet if you prefer. So 2 double crochet or chain 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet in that same corner stitch. Then we're going to skip this first stitch, and using the next 2 stitches we'll work a crossed double crochet. So for a crossed double crochet, we skip that stitch and work it in the next stitch for a double crochet, and then we come back and work on that stitch we skipped just before for our crossed double. Okay, so we skip a stitch, come back and work the double in that skip stitch so the 2 doubles cross. So we should have a total of 11 cross double crochet on each side, and then you'll make your corner stitches 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So completing my final side of round 10, I have my last crossed double crochet stitches to make. So each side should have a total of 11 crossed double crochet plus the 4 double crochet and the chain 2 space in the corner. And if that's correct on each side, you can go ahead and join to our opening chain 3 and fasten off. Round 11. If you're continuing with the same color, you will make a slip stitch into that next double crochet and into the corner space, where you will chain 1, then make a single crochet. If you're joining a new color, you can start in any chain 2 space with a slip stitch, chain 1, single crochet, or a standing single crochet. Chain 2 and single crochet in the same stitch for our corner space. We are going to make 26 back loop only single crochet, so that's every stitch along each side. We will make those back loop only single crochet. Okay, so continue to work your way through all 4 sides of this, and I'll see you back at the end of this round. When you've completed your way around with the 26 back loop single on each side, we can go ahead and join to our corner single crochet with a slip stitch. Round 11 complete. Round 12, if continuing with the same color, you will slip stitch into your corner chain 2 space and chain 3, or join a new color in any chain 2 corner space with a chain 3 or standing double crochet. In the corner, we'll make a second double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet for our new corner. And then we will skip that first stitch, make 26 double crochet across the side. We will skip the last stitch before the corner as well, and then work our 2 double crochet, chain 2 in the corner. So 26 double crochet on each side, skipping the first and last stitch. And I'll see you back here at the end of this round. So finishing up round 12, if you have worked your 120 double crochet with those 4 chain 2 spaces, remembering to skip that last stitch and join to the chain 3 at the beginning of the round. Round 12 complete. Round 13. If you're continuing in the same color, then slip stitch into the double crochet and into the corner space and make a chain 3 for your first double crochet of the round. Or you can join in any corner chain 2 space, either with a slip stitch and chain 3 or a standing double crochet. We'll make another double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that corner space. Then we'll skip the next stitch, that first one, and into the second double crochet of the side we will make a puff stitch. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, and one more time. Should have 7 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through with a chain 1 to close. Skip a stitch, puff in the next, we'll continue that down the side. So you'll want to have 15 puff stitches before your next corner, where you'll place the 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. I'm at the end of my first side, and your last or your 15th puff stitch will go in that last double crochet just before the corner stitch. Chain 1 to close, and then work those 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. When you've worked your way around all 4 sides, you can go ahead and join to the first double crochet or that first chain 3 to finish off the round. For round 14, if you're continuing in the same color, then you slip stitch over to the next double crochet, so that's the last one before the chain 2 space, or you'll chain 1 and single crochet in that stitch. Or if you're joining a new color, you can join in any corner the last double crochet just before that corner space. So you can start with a chain 1 single crochet or make a standing single crochet. Then you chain 2, and we're not going to work the corner space this round. We will single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2. And then we're going to make a long single crochet into the skip stitch from last round. So here's our skip stitch right here. For a long single crochet, you just go down into that stitch, pull up the loop to the same height as where we're working, and then finish off like a single crochet. And then we make a single crochet in that puff stitch, long single crochet in the skip stitch, single crochet in the puff stitch, long single crochet. And you continue to work your way down the side, so making 15 of those long double crochet, single crochet, and I'll see you just before the corner. So I've made my 15 sets of long double crochet, single crochet, and I'm working just before the next corner. We want to make a long single crochet into the chain 2 space from round 12. So we insert down into that space, pull up our loop, and finish the long single crochet. We'll skip the next stitch and single crochet in the stitch just before that corner chain 2 space. So long single crochet going down into the chain 2 corner from round 12, skip the next stitch and work into that last double crochet. Then we'll start the side again. So we chain 2, miss the chain 2 space, We will single crochet in that first stitch past the chain 2 corner, and then start our series of the long single crochet down in that first skip stitch, single crochet in the puff, and continue to work our way all the way around, joining to the first single crochet of the round to finish off. Now for round 15, if you're continuing with the same color, we're going to slip stitch into the corner space, and all of our stitches are worked around both of the chains. So I'm going to slip stitch right under both of those chains to start my beginning chain 3, followed by a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. If you're joining a new color, you can start in any of the chain 2 corners and work your corner as I just showed. Skip next stitch, and then we're going to work back loop double crochet in the next 32 stitches. So we're skipping that first single crochet. In the second one, we'll make our back loop double crochet, and we'll continue that around or down the side for 36 back loop double crochet. Then we'll skip the last stitch before the corner as well. So I'll meet you down at the next corner to show you that. So I've worked my 32 back loop double crochet. The last one is in that last long single. We'll skip the single crochet before the corner and then into the corner over both of those chain. From 2 rounds, we will make our 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So you can continue to work your way around all 3 sides, and when you have finished that, you can join to our starting double crochet or beginning chain 3 to finish off this round. Round 16, our final round. If you're using the same color, slip stitch into the next double crochet and into the chain 2 corner space and make a chain 1, single crochet to start the corner, or you can start with a single crochet with your new color. We'll make another single crochet, so 2 single crochet, chain 1, and 2 more single crochet in that same corner space to start our corner and our side. So we're just going to single crochet in each stitch, so it'll be 36 single crochet around each side. So I'll meet you back here at the end of this round. Once you've worked your way around, each side should have a total of 40 single crochet and that 1 chain 1 space in the corner. So you can go ahead and join to our first single crochet and fasten off. And well done. Special thanks again to our designer for this beautiful tribute square. It's a cherished part of our overall Friends Around the World. See you next time.